Hi there. I'm Catherine, and this is
Bill?
Bill. So he's my fiance. And today I'm here on this channel. I'm making this video because I was married a really long time and had to navigate dating online. And it was challenging and a little intimidating. And I made some mistakes, but I also learned a lot along the way. So I want to share that with you because I think it could be very helpful for women that were in the same position as I was 5 years ago. All right, so today,
And when I met Kathy, because of what she had learned, she became more and more attractive to me. I mean, I thought she was attractive from the very first time I met her, but because of what she's offering to teach you, I found myself becoming more and more attractive to her and more wanting to know her, and also put down some of the ideas that I had about dating that were blocking me from having a really strong, healthy, loving, affectionate, uh, very communicative relationship. So I guess I'm the proof of what she's trying to teach you, and I believe in it. And I encourage her to do this channel because I would encourage you to listen to her because she's spot on with her values, and I'm in love with her because of what she's trying to teach you and who she is and her essence.
oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, enough of that gushy stuff. All right, so today, I don't know if you've watched a couple of my other videos, but I did touch on just your self-confidence and working on that so that you're anchored in it and going into your first date. I talked about some tips of what to do in your communication with your texting, things like that. So hopefully you'll get a chance to watch that so we don't go over it too much. But today, specifically, I wanted to talk about preparing for that first date. And so a lot of it has to do with, let's be honest here, our looks. And first impressions are very important. And so yes, I have talked a lot about your self-esteem and essence, and that brings out so much of your natural beauty, your natural inner beauty, and your personality, and you smile a lot. But we do need to concentrate also on our clothes and our outer look. So that involves jewelry and makeup and a perfume. And I think it's really important to have a natural feeling to it, so you feel really good, not to go overboard, but to elevate it.
And yeah, I would just say that Kathy did all that before she got there, because when she was there, she was definitely not thinking about what she was wearing. She was definitely present. She was, whatever she did beforehand, I have no idea. I guess I'm learning now too. But when she was there, she was just present, and yeah, she was attractive. It's just who she was. Honestly, yes, I did notice what she was wearing, and it was attractive. It wasn't over the top, but it was attractive, and but more attractive than that was, who she was, and she just had this calm, kind of grounded feel to her that was refreshing to me. And from my point of view, I don't think she was thinking at all about what she was wearing at that point. But beforehand, I think that's what you're talking about now, correct?
Yes, it is. And I think not so much about just every little detail, but there's nothing wrong with going out and getting a new top to make you feel good, a pair of earrings, a new fragrance, and the worst that can happen is you have that in your collection to use at another date. So, but I did want to talk a little bit about our first date. So Bill had asked me to go to coffee, and it was early in the morning, and I was like, oh gosh, what do I wear? Like afternoon coffee is different than 8:30 in the morning coffee.
I'm a
And
morning guy.
yeah. So, but I think I had a fresh look. You know, I didn't have old clothes on that didn't fit properly. I think it's really important to have your clothes fit nicely and appropriately for your figure and have it be new. You don't want to have something ratty. I mean, you are having, this is a first impression, so that's important. And yeah, so what Bill was talking about is taking the time to prep for your date so you don't have to worry about what you're wearing. You're now concentrating on the connection and having the date flow well. And on my last video, I talked about having things to draw on to talk about. And so there's not a lull. And just bringing your happy personality there and letting it be natural and seeing if there's chemistry. And I did mention, and I think it's important to bring up again, it doesn't have to be fireworks and this is just 100% it, and this is the person I need to be with. You just want to see if there's a connection, and the best way to do that is to be natural and to be prepared going into the date.
And I would say, excuse me.
Yeah.
That it's okay if there is a lull, if there's quiet time. That's actually a good thing, to just sit there and be present. And if there is any nervousness, that's totally natural. But it's okay to just sit there and have a little lull and a little quiet space in between and just be. And
I agree.
and I think we did have some quiet times there, and we just chilled.
Yeah.
And it was a nice spot. It was in the harbor, so there's water and people walking by, and a friend came by. And, and I would say this is one thing Kathy did not do, is she wasn't seeking any validation. She wasn't trying hard. I don't think I was either. In fact, I know I wasn't. But I was interested in her, and it was a great start. It was very casual, and it was just the first time we had met, and it was just a very nice person. And I know for me, because I went through the dating, and I think that's just a great first date, is just spend a little time, have a drink or a coffee or something like that, and keep it kind of short.
Yeah.
And enjoy yourself. And also, like, for me, like, I had to just start, like, not looking for any outcomes, but just, kind of self-affirming, like, hey, you're getting out there, you're showing up, I mean, guys may fake that they don't have any nervousness or anxiety or whatever, but everybody does. And that's okay. That's part of the deal. And but finding ways to kind of validate yourself and gain confidence from just taking the action of, it takes so much courage to put yourself out there. So if you're getting ready to do it, or you've done it already, my kudos, I'm proud of you. You're walking through some discomfort, and you're having the courage to get out there and see what's out there in the world. And it's an incredibly abundant world. And I think the online dating space is a great way to meet people and to get comfortable dating again.
I agree. And just to summarize, prepare for your date so that you're not nervous about your appearance, and be natural, and show up with a smile on your face. Even if you're not in the best mood, you've made the commitment to show up and allow it to happen. And what ends up being is meant to be. I believe that.
And enjoy the process.
Yes.
It is just a process, and you're learning about other people, and you're learning about yourself. And I like to look at it that way, like it's a personal development exercise.
It's practice too.
Yeah, it's practice, and it's a personal development, and you learn more about yourself, because Kathy's taught me so much about me. I thought I was very clear on my values, but getting to know her, I had to re-examine those And I'm really glad I did, because I feel more masculine because of it, and I just feel better as a man because of it. So that's what I got.
Good. Well, I just on what Bill just said about the masculine side, I think I'm going to make another video about that, because that's an interesting topic, and it's a lot to explore, but it's exciting, and I think I'm going to try to challenge the women out there to really examine what they're looking for in a guy, and then you'll notice things on the date that will make you smile, make you feel good, or decide, you know what, this isn't a good fit. So, and that's okay too.
And I would just throw in, hey, if you enjoyed this video, I enjoyed doing it with you.
Yeah.
And so let us know if you like this format. I'd like to do it again.
Yeah.
And so let us know if you dig it, and right
And
on.
subscribe.
And be sure to
Like.
like and subscribe, because it does help the channel. And Kathy's trying to build her channel, and I'm proud of her for for creating. It's a very positive thing for anybody, I believe.
All right. I just want to end on how beautiful you all are. So see you soon.
Thank you. All right, peace.